What's up, guys? My name is Matt,
Good tidings.
and in this video we're going to be doing a dungeon guide for the slave pens. Slave pens is usually the third dungeon that people do when they get to the Burning Crusade expansion, and this one is in Zangarmarsh. And we've got, as you can see here, we've got 3 quests in the slave pens. We've got Mennu, we've got some Naturalists to discover, and then we've got some bosses to kill. So easy day overall, nothing real complicated and fancy. If you're a miner and skinner coming into slave pens, you also get some ancient lichen and some large adamantite nodes. So good for gold, especially if you're a dual gatherer. Tank looks to be a raid boss, so this should be an easy run. And let's give some extra help and throw some misdirects. Now, with these coil thing nagas, if you kill them, these guys are actually our slaves, will just run away. You see, you don't even need to focus them, just kill the nagas. Okay. See some ore over here on the right if you'd like it, but you just need to get across one way or the other, so whichever way the tank would like to go. Okay, we're rooted. Same thing over here. Just be aware that these bog guys over here, these bog strucks, they actually hit pretty hard, so just be careful how many of them you pull if you happen to be tanking this, especially if you haven't done it before. Okay, heading over a couple more groups here before the next boss. I'm sorry, actually before the first boss in here. Okay, so guys, you're going to clear these mobs before the stairs, and often what will happen is this boss that patrols back and forth, which is Mennu the Betrayer, will pull as well. Mennu can take a lot longer to kill if you don't clear his totems first, so just be aware of that. If you see those totems pop up, make sure you clear them. And they pulled all the packs and Mennu. This is going to be a big mess. Okay, I'm actually not going to focus the boss first. I'm going to kill some of these ads off just so it's a little easier on the group. Now you see the totems start to drop. I'm just going to target those when I can clearly see them, just get rid of them. But he especially, I think, has a healing one that just helps him a lot, so just be on the lookout for these totems. There it is, Mennu's Healing it's called. And the Tainted Stone Skin, so he's a Shami, but if you keep the totems down, he'll die pretty quick, but if you let him keep the totems up for any length of time, this can kind of turn into a tough fight. Looks like he's not interruptible either. Okay, once Mennu is down, we're going to head up the stairs. Does not matter if you go right or left, guys. Usually there's a mob set, though, and there is right here. So, there's patrols, I think, on both sides. Yep, there's the patrol for that side as well. Okay, another patrol. Okay. Okay. Okay, so where you want to go next is up here on this ramp, because one of the naturalists that you need to talk to is up there. That's Weeder Green Thumb. And we got both groups. That's okay. Okay. So just somebody in the group has to talk to him, that's all? Yeah, we got that. Okay. None of the pets pulled that stuff. That's pretty funny. Okay, you don't have to clear off this right side when you pull this boss. Just be careful that if it comes all the way out, you're not standing right next to it, because it's going to be a little tight. Okay, we're on to Rokmar the Crackler. Get a good view of this big dude here. Look at this monstrosity. I believe this is the guy that drops the Coil Fang Needler too, which is a crossbow. It's pretty good. blue for your level if you do not have BOA weapons, but I think pretty much everybody has that anymore. If you don't, just go farm some gold. If you don't know how to do that, I will be throwing up a bunch of videos on my channel on how to do that as well. Nothing really to watch out for on him. He just hits pretty hard. Why did my pet taunt? That should not be happening. Well, he deserved to die then. I'm not sure how it went back on. Sorry about that. It's off. Yeah, every once in a while you get these weird things where like your pet will taunt when he hasn't been, you know, it's automatically off in instances, but sometimes it just gets weird. Like one thing I've noticed as a hunter is sometimes your pet's taunt will just come back on and it won't even be lit off. Like with the, it'll just be right there kind of. Kind of doing that. That's okay. Okay, so after Rokmar is done, we're just going to go to the last boss, which is Quagmire, and we're going to clear a bunch of mob packs before that. Now, some of these mob packs up here, especially with these patrols, can be kind of tough, so actually just be careful. We have a super good tank, so it's not a big deal, but you can do a lot of damage. I think this next pack you can run past if you want to, but I advise just killing it so you don't need to sweat it. Yeah, roots off. We'll grab this quick. We're going to try to skip. Okay. I think we're able to do it, yep. Okay, last trash pack. What you're going to do is come up here while that's pulled. You need to talk to this guy and say, come on out. When you do that, it's going to release a trash pack, and he's also the other guy you need to talk to for your quest objective. So just aware that that comes. Okay, now if you'd like, you can talk to him again and he'll give you a buff. "10 resistance, 5 to all stats for 30 minutes, not a bad buff. All you have to do is go kind of put your toe in there and Quagmire will come up to the surface. You don't need to go down there, but if the tank wants to do that, she can. So he does a large, I suggest if you're range, getting as far away from him as you can. He does a AoE poison spew to the front that does quite significant damage. There we go. See, tank got quite low for a second there. And now he's hitting me for some reason. I'm going to feign, pop heal. Still doing okay. Alright, we got him. Now, you got to get back to the beginning. So loot him, port out, and port back in. For anybody else in the group leaves, thus making it so you can't get back in. And I've got a problem now because I got to get back in before all the other group members leave, or I can't turn in the quest. Can't do that right now. Who's still fighting me? Oh god, pet. Okay. Get in the dungeon. Okay, barely made it. There we go. Now you can go turn these 3 quests in. And we got another level. That's great. Okay, guys, that was the slave pens. I hope you enjoyed the guide. If you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to grow it as big as possible so I can help as many WoW players as I can. And hit the little bell icon if you want to get notified when I drop the next movie. Took us 1645 to complete the slave pens, and thank you guys for spending the time with me. I'll see you in the next one.